What is up, bros and broettes? I'm Slasher44, and today we are going to be looking at the top 5 emblems of the week. So we have done this before, and it went across pretty well, but if you would like to see this series continue, it would be super greatly appreciated if you could leave a like rating. It really does help out the channel, and I know a lot of you always come to the videos and you always leave a like rating, and I'm really appreciative for that. So this week we got 5 really great emblems that stem from generally real life things, and you'll see what I mean by that and once we get into it. But if you would like to submit your emblems or paint jobs to this series, all you have to do is take a good screenshot of it, nice HD quality screenshot, and send it to me on Twitter. Now, my Twitter's link is in the description. It's at InkSlasher44, just like my YouTube channel, and we can hopefully, if you have some good emblems or you have some good paint jobs, you may be good enough to get yours on this series. So, without further ado, let's get into looking at this week's top 5 emblems. So, coming in at number 5, we have the Heisenberg Picture by ClaireBear82, and she was actually on last week's video. I can't remember which one she did, but she was on last week's video, and this one comes in at number 5 because I think it could be a little bit better. Like, you can't quite tell where some of the wrinkles are. If we compare it here to the actual picture, that's where you can really tell the difference between the two. And obviously you can't get into as much detail as with a real picture, but by looking at the emblem you can definitely tell exactly who it is right away, Walter White or Heisenberg as he goes by in the show. And I also chose this one because I recently actually started watching Better Call Saul, and it reminded me of Breaking Bad, and as soon as I saw this one I'm like, god damn, that was a good show. But this one is definitely very good. Like I said, by looking at it you definitely know who it is right away. Some really good shading on it, so very good job, Claire. You did a great job on Heisenberg. So next up we got Deadpool here by Mac. We're just gonna call you Mac04. But this one is fantastic. First of all, the shading around the eyes is spot on. You can tell the light is coming from the left side of his face, or I guess his right, our left. But my favorite part about this emblem is you can see an expression on his face through the mask, which is very impressive, and it's all by the shape of the eyes. Now, this one just gets me really excited for the movie that's coming. I think it comes out on the 12th. Now, I'm super stoked for that movie, and this is very impressive. Like I said, the thing that I find most impressive about it is somehow he's wearing a mask. You can't see his face, you can't see any wrinkles in his face, but just by his eyes you can kind of see this cocky yet sarcastic expression, which looks very good. So the next emblem is done by Like a Flash, and it is a colorful lion. Now this lion is semi-famous because it's a semi-famous painting where this is from. Now I've seen this lion on shirts before, I've seen him on various things here and there, I've seen him in the background of TV shows, and it's very cool to see it in Black Ops 3. Now if we look on the screen right here, we can see that this is the painting, and comparing the two, they look pretty similar. Now what I find very impressive is he uses the same layer several times and just changes the color on it, and he somehow manages to make it in the shape of a lion, which I find very impressive. Now also on top of that, I think the eyes are very well done. There's that little like glimmer of light in the eyes that makes it look very impressive, so very good job on that one. So the last two I had a really difficult time deciding between, but this one came in at number 2. It's SpiderMan. It's very good. It's done by Tyrone the Killer. That's a very intimidating name, Tyrone. Now this has so much detail in it in so many ways. Like, first off, let's start by looking at the eyes. The eyes look like the way a Spider-Man mask should look, like this kind of shiny, glimmery kind of thing that you can see out of but not into. Now, the webbing on the suit itself looks very good. I don't exactly know how he did it so precisely. And then the shading. The shading is what, like, it fades in from the right side, and then of course there is shadow underneath the eyes, and the colors change in just the perfect way. The amount of detail and how crisp this looks on the white background looks absolutely amazing. I find this one so impressive just with the amount of detail. So very impressed by this one. So coming in at number 1, we have the E.T. emblem. Now this one's by Savs. I don't know how he has such just a short and simple name, but great job on your gamer tag. But that's not what we're talking about today. So this is very well done. Now this isn't the most crisp that we've seen. It's a really great idea. But what really impressed me with this one is when I looked up the picture from E.T. here on the screen, the emblem created actually looks better and in more detail than the actual picture from the movie itself. First of all, look at the bicycle, look at the wheels. You can see the spokes in the wheels. First of all, that's impressive. Secondly, there's more trees, there's more detail in the moon, and there are better looking stars. So there's more detail in the emblem created in the video game than the actual movie itself. And that is why this one comes in at number 1 this week. And it's a great idea, and I love the lettering of E.T. It's just overall very, very well done. So great job there, Savs. And that brings this week to a close. There were some very, very good emblems this week, but like I said, if you want to get your emblem featured in one of these videos or a paint job, go ahead and take a high-res screenshot of it and shoot it to me on Twitter. So the link to my Twitter is in the description. Like I've said before, it's at InkSlasher44. So if you guys enjoyed this week's video, leave a like rating and it will let me know that you guys want to see more and more of these things. Also, it really, really helps out the channel. Like I said earlier, check out my Twitter, link in the description, and subscribe for new videos every single day. Thanks for watching, guys, and until next time, peace out!